Hey, what's up you guys? So welcome back to my channel. So as you can see with the title of this video, this is going to be a look for prom. It's going to be a mauve taupe kind of look. I didn't know which look to choose between, either mauve or taupe, so I just thought I'd do them in one. This is my first video recording with my new ring light. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll know that I got a new ring light last week, and as well I uploaded a unboxing video and first impressions of that as well. And if you want to see more, just don't forget to subscribe to my channel and never miss another video, and also give this video a thumbs up and a like. So if you like this look, then just keep watching. So first I'm going to use a little bit of the NARS toner, and then I'm also going to put on some of the NARS primer. I love this primer, so I always use it for longevity. It's the Pore Refining Primer by NARS. So I'm just going to pop them on. So I'm also then going to go ahead and put on another NARS product. I'm going to use NARS Sheer Glow, and I'm going to use the shade Fiji, and then I'm going to add in a little bit of the shade I think Barcelona just to tone it up. But we'll see how it goes. So for concealer, I'm going to go with the Pro Conceal by LA Girl, and I'm going to be using the shade Porcelain. So I'm just going to apply that underneath the eyes, just to highlight in the bridge of my nose, onto my forehead, and then also on the chin, the Cupid's bow, just to give it a bit of dimension. Ooh, in the eyeball. So next I'm going to set my foundation and my highlight, but for the highlight what I'm going to set with is the Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow palette by BH Cosmetics. This little guy here, this is super handy, it's a really nice cool tone as well. So it comes with like a highlight setting tone, and it also comes with a highlighter, 2 contour shades and a blusher. So I'm just going to use this yellowy tone here, so it's kind of like an alternative for the BH Cosmetics palette that I use. The blank canvas palette that I use, so I'm going to just apply that to the under eye. Then on the rest of the face I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to put a little bit of this in my brush and set the whole face just to get ready for my powder products. I'm not going to cream contour for this. I know I did in my last prom video, but for this one I decided just to set it normally because not everyone can cream contour. So next for the contour, I'm going to dip back into my BH Cosmetics sculpting palette, and I'm going to take this darker shade. This is more cooler than the other one, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. And I'm also going to dip into my sleek contour and highlight in one palette. So it's not really a palette, compact, it looks like that. And I'm using the shade Light. Then I go in again with the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to take that yellowy shade again, and I'm just going to chisel out the contour. So next moving on to brows. I'm going to use the MAC Food Line Brow Gel Cream in Dirty Blonde. I always use this. I use this like every single day. I just love how the colour is on me with the hair colour. So I'm just going to pop it off that on now. So next I'm going to go ahead and just prime my eyelids, and I'm going to use the MAC 24 Hour Eye Base. I'm just going to set that primer with some of the Laura Mercier translucent powder as well. So for this look I wanted to do a mauve kind of colour. I'm going to use some NYX shadows, so I'm going to use some single shadows that I've got here, and I'm going to use I think these two guys, which are called Over the Taupe and the Chaser. So these are like a really nice dusty grey colour, so I think I'm going to use both of those. And then I'm also going to use some of my Naked 3 palette. The Naked 3 palette has some really beautiful mauve shades in it, so I think I'm going to just go for a couple of shades. So taking my 6SS brush, I'm going to go into the crease with this colour here called Limit. Then just taking a little fluffy brush from Crown Brush, I'm going to go in with this colour here called Strange, and I'm just going to use that on the brow bone to highlight it. Just taking this shade called the Chaser, the kind of cool tone grey, I'm going to put that at the bottom of my crease and blend it down into the outer corner of my eye. I'm also going to bring both of those colours, the pink and the grey, down underneath my eyes at this point as well. So with the 6SS brush again by Inglot, I'm going to go in with this lighter pink shade, and I'm just going to blend out the grey that I just put in there, and I'm also going to add a little bit of this darker shade called Wooner. So I'm going to take the darker of the two taupe shades, and I'm going to work that into the outer corner of the eye before we put on our winged liner, and then we're going to deepen it up. So next I'm just going to go with my black gel liner, and I'm going to do my wing. It's the Inglot gel liner in 7-7, which is a black gel liner. So this is usually as far as I take my liner at this point. What I like to do is bring my liner at this point because I like to kind of deepen this up without making a huge mess. So instead of like having to clean a load, I like to put in my wing very roughly first and not carry it across, because we're obviously going to be working on the lid. This is basically like my framework around the rest of my eye now. So I definitely want to go a little bit darker on the eye, so I'm going to introduce some black. I never usually normally use black because I don't like to go that dark on my own eyes, but I want to now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lovely matte black shade, and it is Crave, and it's in the Naked Basics palette, the Naked Basics 1. So I'm going to use that shade and just deepen that into the crease as well. I'm just going to use a little bit and then blend it out. So for the lid, I'm going to keep it light enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my Inglot Durline, this little guy right here, and I'm going to just add a little bit back to Buzz, and that's in the Naked 3 palette. Buzz, that one right here. And then over that, I'm going to incorporate some of Inglot's 54 pigments. This is like a lovely rosy gold clear pigment, and I'm going to dot that on top again with some Durline. Oh my god, my eye is leaking. So I'm just going to go in next, then I'm going to sweep my gel liner the whole way across my lid. I'm also going to fill in where my shadow was hit my wing there, just because the black shadow was dulled it a little bit. So for my waterline, I'm going to go in with the NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner in Via Veneto, and I'm just going to put that on my tide line and on my waterline. The lashes I'm wearing Demi Wispies by Ardell, and mascara I'm wearing the NARS Audacious Mascara. I just think the whole look really comes together when you have lashes on, and of course no one goes to prom without their lashes on. So I'm going to take this NYX blusher and bronzer duo in the shade Marbella, and it's just this really gorgeous light pink shade and also this nice warm bronze tone. So I'm just going to work that into the apples of the cheek, and then I'm going to add a little bit of MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter as well, obviously. So for the lips, I'm going to go with MAC Soar lip liner, and that's kind of like this lovely rosy color. And for the whole lip, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Embellishment. So this is one of the new liquid lingerie lipsticks, and it's just in this lovely mauve shade. Yes, I overdraw my lips, but so to clean up on the edge of the lip, I'm just going to go with some NARS Custard Creamy Concealer and clean it up with a little nail brush. So this is the finished look. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to sub to my channel and also thumbs up this video if you liked it. If you do have any suggestions of any kind of videos you'd like to see for Halloween looks, you can catch me over on Snapchat and snap me some of your ideas. It's Sarah Cullen Makeup, and then also you can comment below and let me know your thoughts there as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!